Hey my friends, how's it going? I am gonna pour some concrete today. We got half of it poured there. I did that a few months ago, and now I've got to pour this part. Trying to show you the camera. I gotta pour this part today. And I got a pellet of concrete here, and I got some more in the back. This part I'm gonna frame up. These are some old pieces of concrete that we got, so this I'm just gonna pour it right on top of that. It's not gonna be too thick, so you can see it's good to pour it at least 4 inches so it doesn't crack, but right over there it's gonna be a little less than 4 inches. That looks like about 2 inches, but household use, probably just gonna be walking on it, or I mean we're gonna drive the car on it, but that little car doesn't weigh much, so I think 2 inches at that one little area will be fine. The rest will be the correct depth. I gotta move all these rocks out of the way. I just got done. There was a bunch of other stuff piled up there that I was moving, plant pots and stuff, and I got this one form board pulled off of here, and I'm working on getting the pins out and getting rid of this form board, so then I can form the new one up and pour it. That's what I'll be working on today. Let me pull these form boards out, these pins and form boards real quick, and I'll get back with you. few more to go. See those pieces of concrete, and then I just laid that form board there. I haven't put it right yet, but from there to there, let's see. Okay. Yeah. That's what that right there is even. So it's just like a 1/4 inch. So I feel like I got two options here. I can pick these, pry these pieces out of here and move them, throw them away, and pour the concrete, or because I'm thinking if I pour it, I don't want to crack it. That's the problem. And if I pour a really thin coat over the top of it to make it as high as the form board, it's only going to be a 1/4 inch thick, and that's probably going to crack. And so I don't want that to happen. And so my options are to pour up to the top of the concrete there and just leave this open, like just pour this and not pour it here, and so that it'll just be like, this will be concrete and this is already concrete, and then like fill in this hole with concrete. But then see, this is not, I mean, it's about a 1/2 inch. Or I can dig down, move these, and place them lower, so I'll have more concrete. I don't know. It's like, because the whole purpose of these pieces were that we could save money and not have to buy so much concrete because we got these. But then I don't want it looking like crap, having cracks all in it. But then maybe just pour and maybe it won't crack because it's concrete. I really think it's gonna crack if I put that low, even if I'm pouring on concrete. I think I need to do a little bit of research on that, because maybe pouring on concrete, maybe if I put some of that milk, it's like a glue stuff, if I put some of that on top and then it just adheres to this, maybe it won't crack. Maybe it'll just form it to one piece and it'll be as thick as all of this together. Let me think about that for a minute. Okay, well, I read online it says it could crack, and then it's like, if it's not properly bonded. Let me check and see if I have any of that concrete glue stuff in here. I thought I had some. I don't see any, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. This is just a little slab. It's not, doesn't have to be perfect. This is in my backyard and the side where no one's even gonna, this is just a little storage, extra lean-to area. It doesn't matter if it cracks or not. I'm just gonna pour it over it and it'll be better than it was. And if it's horrible and I hate it later, I'll do it again. I know that's not the way to think, but I doubt I'll ever do it again. I'd like things. I know the sun is in the way, can't see me. You gotta see me, don't you? No, I don't care. But you know, I'm trying to make a good video. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna pour it the way that it is and hope for the best. Expect the worst. Settle for what I get. If I were doing this for somebody else, and I mean, I know, I feel like, isn't my home the most important thing to me? It should be. I say if I'm doing this for somebody else, I'll make it perfect. I should think if I'm doing it for myself, I should make it perfect. But in this situation, and I try to make everything that I do perfect. But in this situation, it would be way too much work and way too much time, and the outcome would be so close to the same that it wouldn't be worth it. I think the best thing to do would be just to go ahead and pour it like it is. Say, it is what it is. We're all just doing what we can. Gotta find a board to fit them together. Whatever. I gotta teach those two boards with them. I see some right there. Should work. Got one more piece to go. Right across there. I found a board that's too long, so I'm gonna have to cut it to fit it right down in there. So it'll be even. Another steak. There's different ways to pour concrete. We've done them other different way. We've done them all the ways. And so let's see. It could dump it on the ground and then add water to it, which a lot of people do. And it, in my experience, it works just as good. But if this wheelbarrow doesn't have a hole in it, I think I'm gonna mix it up and pour it. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna do it today. We got a scaffold built so that we can build that side of the shed later. I don't know when we'll be able to do that. I'm gonna get the area cleaned up a little bit, pick up any loose, I don't know, I'm just gonna sweep it out a little bit, make it a little bit cleaner so that the concrete will have a good place to adhere to. I'm gonna mix it up in here and pour. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to fit the wheelbarrow out that way because that car is there, so I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Also gotta pull out the hose for the water, but I'll meet you on the other side. Alright. Pulled all the weeds out of there. Not all of them, but some. Just wet all this down. I guess I should get those there, but I'm not. We're going to tear this whole building down because it's full of termites, but can pour up to it anyway. We got to build the whole other shop first before we tear this down, and then move everything that's in there out. Bust open this concrete and get to work. I probably should have mixed it on the inside of the form, because now I gotta roll a wheelbarrow over that to drive it down there to dump it. So I guess next time, I don't know, I guess I'll put the wheelbarrow, then carry the 80-pound bag of concrete all the way over there to the wheelbarrow, then add the water. Maybe I'll just mix it on the ground. I don't know. Let's see how this goes.
List. Okay. I'll roll a little bit, not a big deal.
Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be easier just to dump the concrete out and add water. That's what I'm gonna do. Dump the dry concrete out and add water. was going to get the hose and I was pulling it out, and there was a tree frog, and I picked him up, but now, ouch, I can't get around anything. And so here he is. I'm trying to find a place to put him, but he doesn't want to get off my hand. There you go, guy. Go find a place to hang out. Bye-bye. Came up with a process that seems to work pretty good. I carry about 4 bags over there, break them open, add water, mix them up, push them up against the edge, and then screed down, and then just repeat the process. That way I can rest in between, and it's taken a long time. Let me show you what I got done so far. It looks like it's still where it was when we started, but I got that much done. So still have that much more to go, and every 4 bags, I don't know, maybe 6 inches or so, something like that. But yeah, I'm having me an apple, taking a break for a minute, and I'll get back on it in just a little while. We just keep on doing that over and over. Tell you what, I don't know how many more 80-pound bags of concrete I can lift today, though.
Yeah, that's, these boards are killing me. I had to stop for a little tea. I really like that tea.
Yeah, I should make me something like a cup of coffee or some tea.
I got the tea and a glass of water. Feels nice.
I need to put some sunscreen on.
Yeah, you're getting red.
I just noticed something. I've been screeding off of that edge over to there with the board, and then it just ends, so I have nothing to like for an edge. So I need to build a curb. I put that board across there, and I'm gonna just pack some concrete under there, and that will, and then let it harden, and then that way I'll have something to screed off of. So got a day or two here. Looks like I've gotten too much sun. I'm starting to get headaches, so I think I'm just gonna finish that up and go in for today. And tomorrow we'll come out. That curb should be hardened where I can finish up the rest of this concrete tomorrow. So we get that done real quick, and then we'll see you tomorrow. We've been walking this path since we've been born, and wherever we go, that's where we are. We've been walking this path since we've been born, and wherever we go, that's